Bring up Juan Martinez to punt this one away. Here comes the rush, and he gets it away cleanly. Going to back Jaden Greathouse up to the 46-yard line. Greathouse to the 45-40 in Del Valle territory. Breaks three and then trips up. The ball comes out, and Del Valle has recovered. He was tripped up in traffic at the 18-yard line. Did Westlake actually get the ball back?
I don't know how.
I thought for a moment there were 4 gray jerseys around that football, but somehow, as we take a look at the Thomas J. Henry replay, this punt drove Greathouse back to his own 46 as he crossed into Del Valle territory across the 50. Let's see if we can see the collision here. And that ball just kind of popped out.
Yeah.
And there, right on top of it, was Del Valle. But then somehow, at the bottom of the pile, Nathan Blue came up with the football. And it's first down Westlake at the Del Valle 14-yard line. 26-yard opportunity here for Carter Aggie, special teams player of the week. Most productive, that is, against Lake Travis. And his second career field goal is up and good. 6-yard run. It'll be first down and 10 at the 24-yard line. Now Acosta running straight at the gut. Acosta cuts it back to the midfield, to the middle of the field, I should say, and inside the 10-yard line, down to the 5, and they will finally rule him down just inside the 3 at the 2. It is first and goal Westlake with Falke cleaning up the tackle right before Acosta made that last break for the end zone.
Yeah, you want to see a running game. 25 yards, 26, and 22 right there.
So first and goal Westlake from the 2, looking to punch it in with Acosta. Acosta across the goal line and into the end zone. Touchdown Westlake. Nate Acosta has been working his way into the 2-back set all year. They've also looked at him as quarterback, but his 3rd rushing touchdown, nothing but physical run style for Nate Acosta as he runs it in from 2 yards out on first down and 10 at the Del Valle 29-yard line. Skinner getting collected, back to pass, tons of time, fires over the middle. That pass caught by Greathouse. Greathouse bouncing off one tackler and down at the 10-yard line after the catch. First and goal Westlake as the senior wide receiver and 3-time All-American makes his 199th career catch at the 10-yard line to set up first and goal Westlake.
Yeah, Skinner looked that way towards Greathouse the entire play, and good route there to get into the open space and a nice delivery.
Now they're going to say first down and 10 officially at the 11, and it's not going to matter because Jack Kaiser's going to go into the end zone for an 11-yard touchdown run. Kaiser into the end zone, touchdown Westlake. Nate Acosta finished off the last one. This time Kaiser gets in the act. 9th rushing touchdown in his 4th game and the 1st quarter. And it'll bring out Carter Aggie in the special teams play for the point after.
Well, there's been certain parts of this 1st quarter that haven't been pretty, but the last 2 drives from Westlake have been fairly dominant.
Down run. Good snap this time, but a high short punt that will be fielded at the 44-yard line, or excuse me, the 46-yard line. Jaden Greathouse trying to go back upfield, cuts it across midfield, and not much in front of him as he has leverage down to the 20, down to the 10, down to the 5. Is he into the end zone? Yes, he is. Looking for flags. They're not there. His 3rd punt return for a touchdown. That one from 54 yards out. Brilliant from Jaden Greathouse. His 3rd punt return for a touchdown in this, the 5th game.
I'm not sure, Joe. Was he yawning on that play? Because he really made that look pretty easy. Just reversing his field, made the man miss right when he caught the football. After that, you look at that, just a leisurely stroll down the sideline for 6 points.
Now, the way he was running, I thought everybody gave up because there was a penalty, but Heath McCree lines up as a receiver in the slot left of Skinner. Handoff goes straight up the gut here to Acosta. Acosta with a head of steam across the 5, into the end zone. Touchdown, Nate Acosta. The 2nd time tonight, the junior tailback gets into the end zone with strong, powerful, and explosive running. Touchdown, Westlake.
Yeah, really good job by Acosta there. First of all, great blocking by the offensive line, but Acosta had to kind of navigate inside, and you can see the vision. And you see Mays there as a lead blocker. The vision, and then he sees the hole, and he just bursts through into the end zone.
Brock Foster tried to wrap him up before he got to the goal line. He ran right through it. A 23-yard touchdown run for Nate Acosta, his 2nd of the half, 2nd of the night. And for Nate Acosta, he now has doubled up his rushing touchdowns here in 1 half of play. Came into the game with 2, now has 4. Sockwell on to hold for Carter Aggie. And the snap from Helms. hits Sockwell. Snap is down, the kick is up, and Carter Egge bangs this one through on his left hip. Low snap out of the gun. Gerlich's going to have to roll right, fires over the middle of the field, and that one turned away. Good defense there by Will Courtney as he got in front of the intended receiver and tipped the ball away. And it's incomplete and fourth down here as Lozano will continue to trot out to punt for the Del Valle Cardinals. Stepped right in front of Folke. Kaiser sits on his right hip out of the shotgun. Skinner looking to throw, fires towards Quebeca, into the corner. Quebeca reaches up, makes the grab, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Keaton Quebeca, as Quebeca hauls in the score from Brett Skinner. Beautiful job there by Keaton Quebeca, getting the separation as he crossed the line of scrimmage, able to just get enough to get away from the defender momentarily to haul in his fourth touchdown catch of the season. Keaton Quebeca from 9 yards out, touchdown Westlake.
Yeah, really good job of getting the feet down. You see him elevate there, gets both feet down on the side of the end zone, and a nice ball placement there from Skinner as well.
From Helms to hasn't really gotten to stretch its legs yet here in the 2022 season. A short kick here, and it's fought for momentarily here, and now a good return coming this way. Out past the 50 to midfield to the 45-40 down the left sideline, getting an opportunity here with a big-time return are the Westlake Chaparrals, and I will tell you this is impressive stuff. And it looked like what was going to be a big-time collision as Stephen Fuqua just basically saying, you know what, you're going to kick it short, I'm going to return it, and Fuqua does for a big-time return. Once again, special teams taking over here. And I was talking to not only him, but his father earlier this week. Fuqua getting his opportunity. You can see there getting some love from his coach, Blake Dunham. Kind of got in the way, and it could have been disaster, and Fuqua turned in what was a negative to a positive to the Raising Cane's red zone to the Del Valle 17-yard line on the opening kick of the second half. Skinner turns, hands off to Kaiser. Kaiser straight up the gut, inside the 5, initiates the contact. He is into the end zone. Touchdown Westlake. Although he be small, John Nidell, he invites the contact, physical. And as our buddy Rod Babers used to say on this broadcast, a mentality of physicality no matter how big you are. That's what Jack Kaiser has, and he's in from 17 yards out for the score.
Well, sometimes it's the smallest guys that pack the biggest punch in terms of just that low center of gravity and being able to deliver a blow at the goal line. That's what Jack Kaiser did, and he went into the end zone for a touchdown.
It's a catch. Jackson lines up behind Folke to the left of Burnett with two receivers. Now on the zone read play, Blue gets a hold of him, and he's going to bring him down for a big-time tackle for loss inside the 20-yard line. A brilliant play for the inside linebacker, Nathan Blue. Had a fumble recovery last week against Lake Travis. Had one here. He was the one that recovered the fumble on the punt return. And now he comes in and slings down Burnett for enough. And after the two hooks, he's in there. Now this one's going to go clear over his head. A big opportunity here. He's going to field it. The ball is still live, and it's going to go out of bounds at the 5-yard line. So the hit on the dive for the ball by Maggots drove the ball out of bounds at the 5, and it's going to be first and goal Westlake. And once again, John, the punt unit here, as the linesman and now the referee are chatting. This one is I don't know, there's no penalty on the play because the ball was live and it went over the head. They're going to call a flag now. And
I don't know if he kicked the ball when it was on the ground or if he kind of tossed it forward. I'm not sure what really happened there. He may have tossed it forward, I guess, which would be intentional grounding, perhaps.
There's no down to give there, John. So it's just going to be first and goal Westlake no matter what.
You see right there. So watch here, yeah, he picks it up and throws it. So that's basically an intentional grounding, I guess, and Westlake will take the ball here.
And they'll get half the distance. So that's the call from our referee, Mr. Liggett, down there.
I think it's just a spot foul, and then
it's
a loss of down. So it's just basically the same thing as an incomplete pass.
Right. So it's first and goal Westlake at the 2.5-yard line here, as once again they're knocking on the door. Already up 45-7. The handoff will go to Acosta looking for the three-peat into the end zone, and he has scored his third rushing touchdown from 2 yards out. Just a one-play, 2-yard drive, once again set up by the special teams. Again, punting woes continue for Westlake opponents here in 2022. Another short porch, another handoff, another Nate Acosta rushing touchdown. Like I said, his third of the night, has 5 rushing touchdowns on the season, and Eggy is on for the extra point try. Helms to Sockwell, Eggy with the right foot, and he extends it through.
Westlake's attack team, and every so often a guy comes off the attack team to make plays on Friday nights. It's very exciting.
Clean punt is away. Heath McCree makes the catch at the 40, cuts upfield to the 50, to the 40, to the 30, down the left sidelines, just outside the numbers, trying to cut it back to midfield. He can't do it, can't get out of the grasp of the defenders there, but it's another unbelievable punt return for Heath McCree as he is finally slowed down just inside the 25-yard line at the 24. Just another clinic on punt returns by the Chaparral special teams.
Yeah, we saw it on the opening kickoff of the second half, and now the punt return. If when Del Valle has a moment where they get the ball kicked to the other side of the field, Westlake just returns it right back. And the average starting field position, Joe, this is a stat you rarely see, the opponent's 30-yard line tonight.
Unbelievable. Jaden. So on 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line, Skinner on the play action, looking to throw over the middle. That pass low, but it is caught for a first down. We'll have to see if they actually award it, and they do say that yes, it is. And that one is in the arms of a first-year wide receiver, Brody Wilhelm. He had 1 catch for 9 yards. This one's for 11. He controls it at the bottom of the route and hauls it in for his first varsity touchdown.
It with Brad Mays right there, just fighting for yardage.
8-yard pickup here, a back on either side. Again, they go with Mays. Mays into the end zone from 8 yards out. Touchdown. As Bradley Mays, the 6'3", 190-pound senior, into the end zone, and that is his first varsity touchdown as he is in for 6 from his time on the punt team, obviously his time as a wide receiver. They move him into that halfback running back situation and let him take over. 6'6", 320 pounds. 3 wide receivers to the left of Fournette, 1 to the right. On 1st and 10 from their own 5-yard line. On the play action, looking to throw over the middle. Has a man, it's Amari Johnson. The pass is behind him. It's tipped up and picked off for the moment, but they're going to say that that pass is incomplete. Peyton Luther may have picked that one off the turf, off the hop from Johnson's hand, not the turf. That's the argument. But the ruling on the field is going to stand incomplete. They're going to visit. It
hit Johnson, and he had a great opportunity to make the catch. I don't think this hit the ground. It's hard to tell there, but wow. I would almost certainly say it did not. But looks like they're going to.
Well, they're going to. Are they giving Westlake the ball here?
I think so. They have to basically call an inadvertent whistle after the interception, which means Westlake would keep possession but not able to return the ball.
So an inadvertent whistle there on a ball off the hand of Johnson on a ball that was thrown behind him. If an opportunity to play here and dominate. And we will see a man that's probably earned his stripes a little bit here as Vasquez kicks this one away. This will be Fuqua to field it on the run. Fuqua at the 35. Fuqua at the 30 to the 25. Stutter steps outside the numbers. He's pushed forward inside the 25. So yet another opportunity for Fuqua to get some licks here, and Keandre Lewis is the one that stops him. So how about this for the junior backup wide receiver? Kind of takes a hop on the half's opening kickoff to set up Westlake for a score. Now on this punt return as he joins Jaden Greathouse and Heath McCree with punt returns down inside, not just Del Valle territory, but inside the red zone.
Things you wanted to clean up coming out of the Lake Travis game last week. Did that happen tonight?
Yeah, I think so. I think our special teams kind of got back in line to where we were playing before that game. So it was good to see, obviously, that impact the score because we had short fields, and obviously we forced them into some errors. So it was good to see that phase come back, and play like we should.
Nights like this are always fun. Those guys that have put a lot of hard work into this program for a lot of years get a chance to play. How much do you enjoy that?
I mean, that's what we said. We want to leave this field tonight being happy, and because we're making plays. And this game is fun, and there's a bunch of guys that have been practicing their tails off all year long. Obviously had some success there, chance to get in a football game. So it's just all-around good win for the Chaps tonight.
What's the message going into next week?
We keep rolling. We're just going to – I told kids that we're running downhill. We're going to keep getting better every single week, and then you know, let the chips fall where they may. But this team's on the right track. We said we wanted to have a score like this tonight, and kids followed through and responded. So we'll learn from the tape in the morning, and we'll get back to work on Monday morning.
All right, Coach, 5-0. Congratulations.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.